gonna try to be short. Is about politics, and it's it's like, what kind of kingdom would you like to have? What kind of political system would you like to have? And this is where the Christian thing, of waiting for the returning of the King of Kings, end of days, like the judgment day, all that, when everything's going to be fair and perfect, and that's coming to mind, and it's a bit strange and simple. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but in nation of Israel, in the Old Testament, they didn't have king. They had police, like they had law judges. They had civil servants as Levites, one of the 12 of their tribes. So say, males from 12 of the whole nation, they were civil servants responsible for their weekly, monthly events, and all that. So they were serving people and God. They were sort of putting these sacrifices, taking taxes, 10% tax from everyone, and that's it. And they were not allowed to have pretty much any property. So wouldn't you? And that was in the Old Testament. And the nation of Israel rebelled, to God, and asked him, give us a king. Give us a king. Well, they got the first king, the best version of what they had, and that failed them and God and everybody. And then the next king was King David, and so on. We know that. But the idea of having a king, a person, physical person who decides how everybody's gonna live and so on. Would you want to have somebody ruling over you? A person, imperfect human being? So that idea of God being the king, the ruler, is fair, true, and that's what God wanted. Okay? So, what kind of system would you prefer? And that's what people, they asked for it. They got themselves a king who was ruling over them, basically enslaved them. Even Solomon, he made them work very hard and living, the life nobody ever lived. Bible says the gold was worth of stones, nothing. It's just so lush, and for all that, everybody was paying with their sweat and everything because they wanted a king. They could have been proud with their king because it was the wisest man on earth and the richest man on earth, but it was a human being who failed them as well. And that's it. So the other thing was about money is evil. That's the title. I'm saying to everyone, money is evil, and most people say money are not evil. The root of all evil, Bible says that love of money. But no, listen, this is my thought. Prove me wrong. But money is evil, and this is why. Because this is a type of mediator. When it comes to between people, it is corrupt. At very least, is very imperfect. Okay, so say somebody had a job, and I would come to and ask him, so what did you do today, or this year, or whatever, and he would say, well, I don't know. I was picking up my nose, but I was getting paid millions. So most people would say, wow, you are a very good businessman. Oh, you must be very important job. You must be very important. Great job. Doing nothing and getting paid millions. This is why money is evil, because it corrupts. It's inadequate. If you're saying time is money, so that means equation is money is time. So would you have more time if you had more money? So can a billionaire extend his lifespan by 1,000 years or something? No. So The other thing about this, I read some. Bruce Lee was saying, or it's quoted as Bruce Lee's quote: "If you love life, don't waste time, because that's what life is made of." So time is life. Okay, so you can't put figures on life. How can you measure somebody, 1 hour of one person and 1 hour of another person at the rates which is absolutely disproportional, crazy differences? We all breathe the same air, we all drink the same water, we all need the same resources. So how come we have them so differently in terms of money? This is why it is evil. So this is a mediator which is between people, and it just produces greed. People are going after money. They think, I know why, because I was guilty of that as well many times, as if you're going after money thinking like you will have more time, i.e. more free time, more freedom, but you never get it, etc. You never enough, and all sorts of things happen because money is not what we need, and it can't be what we need because it is a humanly made mediator. Okay, it's absolutely unfair, and like I said, it's evil. And if you say, well, I've been chasing money for most of my life, all of my life, and now you're saying me I've been chasing evil. Well, it's better to realize that, earlier than on a deathbed. And it's kind of, again, the political and stuff. So, our values, we have jobs to do. We're needed by each other. We can serve each other without making profit. That's where greed is. The idea of being good businessmen corrupts everything. It's just, say if we could produce cars for everybody who needed, which I believe we can. I think there's so many of them already scrapped, and there's metal available, and also computers and all that is being manufactured not by humans. It's powered by all the engines and robots, etc. But people don't have cars because somebody has to earn a massive amount of profit, so we're never gonna get it. So you have to enslave somebody. You have to get extra sweat from somebody to get that extra profit. So this is quite philosophical, but I think it's very, very down to life. Okay, good day, everyone. I had other ideas and other I witnessed one accident. It's probably one of the worst accidents I've seen on the road. Just before I was coming to Calais, leaving motorway, and somebody was driving very fast, smashed at the back of somebody. They spun around. I think, there shouldn't be a fatality when it happened, but it was very dangerous because they stopped and one vehicle was facing the motorway traffic, and I just escaped in time for me to leave the junction, and I didn't see what happened afterwards. But okay, somebody's bad decision cost time and money, and hopefully didn't cost a life or well-being of anybody else. But yeah, our decisions, our actions affect each and every one of us. Have a good day.